Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Water 2. Welcome back, guys.
What's up, brother?
It's been a while. Kars and I are finally back together.
Yes, sir. Yo, what's good, guys? This is the start of the Water 2 podcast series, the new addition to the Water 2 collection. We're playing parkour. Apparently Speedrun 4 wasn't good enough, so I kind of suck at this game, so you guys can watch Tay's gameplay. But
It's just
while
background
we do
stuff.
it, we're
Just
just gonna
background.
talk about any sort of topic, something like that.
Yeah. So
But oh,
we're gonna
all you go.
we're gonna do a little channel update because we got some stuff cooking, and then we're just mainly gonna talk about our summers because we've both been on vacation for 2 months, month and a half. It's kind of why the videos have been a bit inconsistent. Kars is in some, I'm in some.
Your
Sometimes not.
cousins and some, your
Yeah.
girlfriends and some.
So it's a bit inconsistent, but we're back now. So we got some big things cooking. Um, Over the next few days, we'll have like a video or two out. And then starting September, it's gonna be aiming for a video a day, but probably a video every other day. Like high quality videos every other day, and we might have like just videos of us messing around to fill the
Listen,
gaps and
listen,
stuff.
listen. We've yet to have one of y'all comment, so
No,
one
we
of y'all
did, we
just
did, we
wanna
did, we did, we did.
give some ideas.
Oh, not idea comments, yeah.
I mean people not in our circle.
No,
That's
no.
some
One guy commented on one of the shorts I made. The one
oh
where
yeah, we do have our first comment.
he was like,
Because
"It
he
took me and my
watched the
friend 10
show.
tries." That's good, bro. All right. So, Cars, why don't you start us off? We'll do a timeline. Yeah, we'll start with June, then July, up until now.
Yeah, we're gonna have so is that all the channel updates, or
Yeah, that's pretty much
I
it.
mean obviously we would like to see more stuff, but basically I can sort of give the rundown here, guys. So
Yeah. You could. Alright. I'll say we're very hard at work right now. We have done lots of planning, lots of thinking. We're gonna be meeting a lot about like the future of the channel, what we want to do. The videos, you guys can kind of tell they've been changing quality, sometimes good, sometimes bad. But we're gonna try to find a quality that works, one that fits, and one we like, because we wanna have the best viewing experience for you guys. We want it to be entertaining. We want it to be worthwhile, as well as just engaging and stuff. We want you guys to like it. So we're putting a lot of work behind the scenes into it.
sorry everyone. I let myself get taken away by the steam. This is the next thing I want to talk about.
All the branding, yes sir.
Channel
Yes, sir.
branding. We got some ideas in the future to make this channel a little more interesting with how we brand. That way you guys can bond with a brand instead of just two random voices you don't know. We don't plan to show faces yet in the channel, so
10K,
for now
bro,
y'all
10K.
just gotta do with some surprises we have in store for you guys. So without further ado, why don't we just get into the whole podcast aspect?
Yeah, yeah. So start me off with your June then. We'll go June, July, August.
What did you do? So I'll start if you don't mind.
Yeah, for sure.
So for those of you, I don't know why I'm saying for those of you. So I'm an Eagle Scout.
Yes, sir.
And everything I'm gonna be talking about on this call is about my scout trips this summer. I took two. One of which is the local summer camp I go to, and the other one, other fellow Boy Scouts listening to this might have heard of, so I'm actually going to mention the name. I went to the Summit Bechtel Reserve, the ultimate Boy Scout camp, the Boy Scout camp to end all Boy Scout camps. But that will be later in the video, so make sure you guys stay tuned if you want to hear a little more about that. But my summer camp. So I go here every single year. and the theme this year was it was like Clue. Like anyone ever played that like stupid board game where it's like who did it and you gotta like guess and they got like weapons and stuff in there. Yeah, it's like that. It's like Among Us. Someone like stole Baden Powell's emerald or something. But so we're just kind of like we're heading there, and we get there, and there's mainly three interesting stories from the camp I'd like to talk about. I'll tell my first story from the camp, and then I'll let Tay take it off. So, you know what? For my first story, I'll start with fingerprinting. So, I decided to take this badge called fingerprinting because I'm like, this is free. I'm already an Eagle Scout, but it's an extra badge, so I'll take it. And well, I decided to take it, and it turned out to be the most annoying badge I ever had to take. Because this guy was making us memorize the timeline of fingerprinting. And it literally took us about 2 hours in order to figure out, like, oh, the first fingerprint to ever be recorded. And, like, the first fingerprint to be used in, like, Liberia's database. Like, it was every country, like, when that country started picking up the fingerprinting. It was so stupid and so long and so unnecessary. And then on the last day of fingerprinting, he was like, okay, now why don't we go around and, like, fingerprint staff members around camp? And I'm like, okay, well, let's go fingerprint my boy, who I'm gonna call Jack Cheese. And they're like, nah, we could fingerprint this random guy though. And they go up to like some random guy who's like tying knots, and they're like, we'll take your fingerprint. And I'm like, all right, why don't we get like the camp director's fingerprint? Oh no, he's too busy. We could get Cole's fingerprint though. And they go to like some random ass guy who's like mowing the lawn, and he's like, yeah, I'll give you my fingerprint. So all in all, fail of a merit badge. I hate fingerprinting. Tay, you want to take it off?
No, I want to hear more about the fingerprinting. What kind of stuff does that entail? Give me a bit of
Fucking-
backstory. Give me a bit of history.
Well, okay. The first fingerprint, it was recorded at a time in history that they recorded the first fingerprint.
Yeah.
The first fingerprint was recorded, right? And like, that's where fingerprinting was born. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, what else is there to be said? I mean, there's toe prints too. You know, we were also asking like, how do we get away with murder? Because like, I don't want no one seeing my fingerprints if I'm trying to get away with a crime. And like that was also a big question a lot of us had at the table there. And like, fingerprinting as a whole is listen, it's useful. It's not useful for me. I don't need fingerprinting. All right, the class was okay. I got a patch. For any of y'all Boy Scouts that took fingerprinting, share me your experiences with the last part where you had to go around and fingerprint people, like how that turned out for you guys. We also had to fingerprint ourselves and like match everyone in the class. And my friend drew like a pee-pee on his paper and the teacher like chucked it at him and he got mad. Oh, and one more thing. So they have this theme skit dedicated to the theme. So our theme teacher or whatever, our theme instructor, not our theme instructor, our fingerprinting instructor, he was the guy named Constable Cornelius Clueless, who was like the detective / police officer in the story or whatever. The skit, sorry. And like you're not allowed to tell like the campers that you're a character in the skit, I guess. So we're just annoying him the whole time, and we're trying to get the fingerprint of the Cornelius Clueless guy, and they hold like games every night where we're able to meet the theme characters, and we're like harassing this random ass guy who's in a police officer costume if we could get his fingerprint.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
That was your June in summary, just fingerprints.
Well, no, I got more stories from that camp, but I want to let you go for a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, for sure. I feel like my start's not really that interesting.
Being honest, anyway.
Um, so I mainly June. I mainly just stayed home. School finished late June, so there wasn't really much. I did have to do summer school, trying to boost the grade, get the marks up. But
Bro, come on, schools for nerds.
halfway through the start of July, I went down to Mexico. I stayed with this family there. Amazing family, super nice, very very taken care of. Like, bro,
Like how much? How would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
bro, fucking 10,
Like,
100%.
like what? What are there like? Were there like? Would you recommend?
I would actually. The difference between like there were so many differences. I'll start with like the big stuff I noticed like on the first day. The roads, bro. The roads, the cars. They're
Yo, you know I love those.
all like 80% of the cars are manual, which was super super fun. I got to drive in Mexico. Race the streets in Mexico.
Crack that speed limit a bit or what?
Oh, 100%, bro. But the big thing about the roads, there are speed bumps every kilometer or so. And I'm not talking like just like tiny speed bumps. I'm saying like full on ramp up, ramp down. And for people that like live around speed bumps, Mexico people, you would know what I'm talking about. But like it's speed bumps every single kilometer, and it like I get it, but it gets super annoying quick because you speed up, you go to speed limit, and you have to slow down less than like 5 seconds later.
Let's see, here in America, we're all about speed.
But it's nice. The roads are like the roads are divided by like normally plants or like agriculture. Well, not agriculture, but you know what I mean, like scenery, and
Oh.
it's super pretty. It's super pretty. No one uses their blinkers though. No one uses their blinkers. It's kind of just a free for all. I love it, but at the same time, I did not enjoy it when I was driving.
A lot of third world countries are like that. When I went to Indonesia,
Hmm.
same thing. They didn't use blinkers or they didn't even have stoplights actually. They just kind of knew where everyone was going at once.
Yeah, no, like surprisingly,
Yeah.
I didn't see a single accident there.
Because everyone's such good drivers in those countries.
No, it's true. They're like,
Like we all suck in these first world countries at driving because we're all lazy.
it's facts.
And
Man,
then
it's
these
facts.
guys are like demons at driving.
But like motorcycles are hugely popular, and like I totally understand why. Traffic in Mexico was like, oh my, it was. I was surprised at how bad it was. There was no such thing as no traffic. Like there was always some form of traffic. So people would like a lot of people would have motorcycles just to weave in and out of traffic. It's actually it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Interesting.
Surprisingly, Mexico is colder than Canada, which I'm 100% not complaining about. Nice and refreshing, away from the
Strange.
humidity. Because where I was staying, it's semi-desertic, so it gets hot during the day, but like really cold at night. Like not like really cold, but you might want to put on a sweater. So it was really pleasant. Mexico was beautiful. Everyone was super nice, bro. Like here, North America, and like I know Mexico's part of North America, but like, America, Canada.
Oh yeah, no. People are great there. I mean,
Yeah. Here I feel like it's everyone for themselves. Like it's either like it's all about the fame, it's all about you know what I mean? In Mexico,
yeah.
I saw someone's car broke down. 5 people got out of their car to help push it. Like just 5 random people. We were all stopped. Like 5 people, 5 different cars. They all got out, helped push the car. Like
No, yeah, they're
there's
great
such a
people.
sense of culture and community, and I love it so much. Like the people I was staying with, very cultural. Like you see those like videos of them like the Mexican music, and like how it's always like a huge party or whatever. And I used to think that was just like,
Yeah.
oh, that's just over exaggeration. No, that's real. Like
Their parties have like 200 people.
no, like it's but like they're so like cultural. I love it. I love it. I watched the Europe World Cup there, and when Spain won, it was crazy. We were in this like bar or restaurant, and everyone was like cheering together. Like it was like everyone just came together for that, and it was so amazing. It was nice. I would definitely recommend Mexico if you're looking for a place. I know people talk a lot about safety. Um, I don't know. I didn't see much bad stuff. Um,
I mean, listen, there's bad stuff everywhere you
yeah,
go.
but like I didn't.
It's always,
I never felt unsafe at any point. Like it was always just, you know.
yeah, no, for sure, for sure.
The thing is, the bad thing is, I know like a tiny, tiny bit of Spanish, like the bare minimum amount of Spanish. Like I learned a bathroom while I was there. That's how little Spanish I know. But
Mm.
it really gave me a perspective on language. I found it like really interesting. Like English is just English to me, you know what I mean? But when I hear Spanish, it's a completely different language, different tones, different like meaning behind every word. Like the language
Oh no, yeah.
is like I know people are always like, "Oh, language is part of culture," you know, like history class. But it really is. Like it really differentiates. It really has a lot of meaning. And I was like it was an eye opener. And a good eye opener, but it was very interesting, very yeah, it was just something new. I never thought of language like that before, but then realizing it, how like communication and just
I mean, bro. I mean,
speeches.
I know Italian. I know
hmm
language is
I mean, obviously,
language.
being Canadian, fluent in French, but yeah, it's just interesting
Fluid?
to see how the language has culture.
Canadians, Canadians. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Sorry, guys. So
Yeah, go for it.
I can move on to my next story.
Mhm.
Um, so I got my boy Big A. I'm gonna call him Big A. There's nothing else you guys need to know about him. His name is Big A. All right, and it's his first time at the camp, and he has to go on a program that's usually for the younger scouts because he has to complete some stuff that he wasn't able to complete in the past. See, me, I'm an eagle. All right, I'm like, I'm fine. I'm whatever. But this guy's like, he's got to complete some extra stuff. So he goes and he meets these like girls in his class that are the only other people his age. Now he has a girlfriend, so this was like he was just trying to be friends with them, but I'm organizing a little bit of a so I know he has a girlfriend. I'm like, all right, you have a girlfriend, don't do anything. So I'm organizing a like thing where we clean out the campfires of the camp. I'm trying to organize maybe some sort of conservation project of sorts. And he comes up to me randomly and he's like, "Can I clean up that troop's fire where the girls he made friends with are from?" And I'm like,
In a
"Okay,
way.
what are they? What are they?" And he's like, they're one something something something." So I'm like, "Okay, uh, I can go and ask them for you if you want to come with me. I don't know where their campsite is, but we can look at the map if we need to." So I venture all the way to this random part of the camp in between two like trees, and I find their campsite. And he manages to get to clean out the fire. So I go and I start collecting all the shovels, buckets, and different sorts of items you need in order to actually clean out a campfire. I give him his stuff, and I usually putting people in groups of about 4 to clean out the campfires, but I just let him do it himself since he was so he
Eager.
wanted to, I guess. So
Yeah.
I sent him off, and he's got like candy and like shit, because we have a trading post. This guy's like he got like candy in his hand and stuff. So I'm like, this is when I start to get a little like,
Suspicious.
I'm like, like, does he like this person? I mean, I don't know. And he goes, and I'm like, hmm. Now I clean out a fire with my boys. And I get back. I ask him how it was. He's like, "Oh, it's good, but they weren't there." So apparently he was trying to give her candy to apologize for saying her name wrong. And I'm like,
Oh, this is like second grade stuff.
nah, bro, listen, you gotta leave my boy alone here, right? Second
Uh,
grade stuff is what it's all about. But
for sure, for sure.
feel like he's like. So I think they're more and more like friends later on in the week and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the second to last day, he's like, "Yo, I had to tell him that I had a girlfriend and they're like kind of mad at me." Although I am gonna say this isn't second grade stuff. I don't know if this is water too appropriate. So if we need to, we can bleep this out in editing.
Yeah.
But the girl did try to make sexual moves on him. I saw it for myself. But so he goes and he's like, we're at the shower house where he would see her every night. Now a lot of people like to hang out in my camp's shower house. There's guys playing poker. There's me who just wants to shower and go to sleep. Like there's different people there, and they're there, and he's like, yo. Can you tell me hot dog if they're over there? I don't want to like be over there. So I'm like, okay. So I walk over there and I see him and I'm like, am I just gonna yell hot dog like an idiot? What's the play here? So I'm like, okay. I could really use a hot dog right now. Like just to myself, like just walking out, like everyone's there, like 20 people, and I just go out loud as possible because he's behind the house. Man, I could really use a hot dog right now. And I just walk away, and I'm like, that was fucking stupid.
Mm.
That was stupid. But, anyways, I don't know what happened after that. I gotta be honest. But I think he did manage to get away. They kept asking me for his phone number and stuff, but it was just kind of like I was the middleman for something I didn't even know the people in, which was kind of funny.
Yeah.
And the last story I would like to say is it's a rather silly tale. And that is sorry, wait. I gotta format the story. You want to tell us a little short story? Give me a second.
Okay, yeah. So the family I was staying with, they didn't have a manual car, but their car had a manual mode. And
What car was it?
oh no, it was like a 2022 Chevy Aora or something.
Type shit.
Me, like I asked them when they got it, and they're like, "Oh, 2022." Like obviously there was a bit of that. They barely spoke English. Like, so when I asked,
Right.
like I thought they were saying like the year they got it. Yes, they got it in 2022, but I didn't think the model was 2022. So I spent 3 hours trying to figure out what car it was, just so I could figure out the manual mode. Because I was like, now I'm driving so much, I want to just try this manual mode. Like, let me have a bit of fun.
No, you.
So, I thought I had it down to a different mod, like a different year model. I eventually got it, obviously 2022. But so then I decided to go out one night, long ass drive, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just try the manual mode. So I think it was 5 gears, 6 gears. But on the gear shift had the plus and the minus, so that's how you switch gears. Like it was an automatic car, but it just had the manual mode. So I tried it out, and I hated it. It was so bad. Like don't get me wrong, driving manual is fun. You know, a lot more control. You can mess around a lot more.
Oh no, I like manual. And manual's easier to drift.
It was just so. I don't know how to explain it. Like it wasn't refined. Like you'd push it. Like I know you're like with any manual you get that little like the little jerk, obviously. But I just felt like it was a bit overkill because it's not the first manual car I've been in or I've driven. So it's it just didn't feel like I know it's an automatic, but it didn't feel manual.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's fair. So my next story, this one is. So I'm an Eagle Scout. Now, for those of you who are Scouts of America, you guys know how actually difficult it is to make Eagle Scout. About
Bro.
2% of all Scouts. What?
But he's throwing shade on me. He knows I'm that Canadian.
Bro,
Scout.
I don't know Canadian Scouts. Okay, I'm not talking about. Just saying. Right now, we're singing with American Scouts. So I don't know if y'all know how hard it is to make Eagle. Now, my troop was especially strict with how you made it as well. Our projects, you actually had to build something and raise $3,000+. I know some people for their projects have done like simple stuff like organize a cleanup or like something like that. They wouldn't let us do that. So it was difficult, and we get to my camp, and I'm the only kid there that's Eagle. Like everyone else and everyone like treats me like a celebrity, and it's hilarious. So randomly, the director of the camp, first they make me come out in front of everyone. We all gather, 600 of us in this field for flags. They're like, we're now like to honor everyone that's made Eagle throughout the past year. I come out, it's just me. Everyone throws me. I'm like, oh crap, and that's first of all. And then he comes to me and he's like, yo, so we do a staff night where the staff like wait our tables for us and set them up. So they weren't available to do flags that night. So they were like, do you want to lead your troop in flags since you're the Eagle Scout here? And I was like, obviously the staff were Eagle Scouts, by the way, like the staff members, but you know what I mean. So I was like, okay, sure. So we get out there, and I'm like the center. I have to like deal with the American flag, and I'm like, if I let this thing touch the ground, I'm cooked. Because for those of you non-Americans, there's a rule with probably every flag, but like you can't let it touch the ground. And I'm like, I'm in the middle of 600 people, and everyone's like, you have to take this extremely seriously. I can't mess this up. So I got everyone going. I get everyone standing by their flags, and I'm tackling the American flag head first. You know, we're taking it down. I grabbed it. I'm like clenching that harder than I've ever clenched anything in my life. I'm like, I cannot let this touch the ground. I can't let it touch the ground. It's like an impending like fear that I cannot let this thing touch the ground. But then finally, you know, we fold it and we finish perfectly. And we're able to conclude with an awful skit at the closing campfire. So I know all y'all Boy Scouts go to day camps similar, not day camps, just week-long camps similar like that. If y'all do, like, share your experience with me, and I'll actually be down to tell you, like, where I went and stuff, too, if you guys want to get a little more interactive with this. So, yeah, that's kind of my stories from camp. July.
Yeah. Kick it off.
July.
That was your July?
Why don't you lead us in? What did you do during July?
So, half of July in Mexico, other half of July on a cruise. I'll do the cruise part after Kars goes, but I'll just start with the Mexico part. So Mexico, I'll just say right now, I wasn't staying in Mexico City. I don't want to really say where, mainly because I don't want to mispronounce it. But it wasn't. It was like a I don't know 4-hour drive from Mexico City. But there, I took music lessons. I did singing and guitar every morning for 2 hours, like an hour guitar, hour singing, for I think 2.5 weeks. I already knew how to play guitar going into it. I played guitar for like 3-4 years, like with lessons, but without lessons, about like.
Hey, are you proud of me? I took trumpet for a year and dropped it because I got bored.
Well, trumpet sucks. I've played trumpet.
You think I'm a musician for that though?
I guess maybe.
No, I mean I could sing. I'm not gonna do it on the call, but like.
Yeah. But
I mean, I saw. Yeah. Oh.
No.
I'm nothing else.
No,
I was gonna make a bad.
Go for it. I want to hear it.
No, I was gonna make a bad joke. You know the Bad Boy Halo song?
No.
Never mind. All right, continue.
So without lessons, I've been playing since like grade 4. But so I'm pretty good. I know my stuff. I was doing it with one of the people I was staying with, and I don't know. I was pretty good at it. Mainly learned a few Mexican songs, but singing is interesting. If you guys haven't noticed, I have a relatively low voice. So singing. I was going into it thinking I could sing maybe like super super low. I'm never gonna be able to get to middle C. But I don't know. I sang a few songs. Hmm?
What's middle C?
Like on a piano, it's just like the middle note.
What can I get to?
I don't know. It's different for everyone. Like women
Can you mute?
women tend to have higher voices, so they can go higher. But I was able to go 3 octaves of range. So I can go 1 octave above middle C, 2 octaves below middle C. For the music people out there, you know what I'm talking about. But for me, I was pretty happy. I just wanted to get to middle C. But yeah, so I can do 3 octaves. I really wanna do something in music though. Like obviously not.
Bro, we gotta make the Bad Boy Halo song part 2.
No, but I wanna make music.
We gotta make that dream song. That's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask is.
I don't know the dream song.
Bro, come on. Were you even on the internet?
Bro, I don't follow that the whole thing. The Minecraft community fell off. I know we make Minecraft videos, don't get me wrong. I love the Minecraft community. I mean, but Stampy, Dan TDM, peak MC. I'm not gonna lie. After they kind of switched
I
content.
didn't even watch the Dream SMP.
No, it was not good.
I just knew the songs from them because siblings of mine would watch them. But you know.
Technoblade's the only good new gen Minecraft YouTuber.
Why I never watched them.
The rest are kind of But
well, isn't Dream like a P3D?
a PDF file?
I thought Dream was a
PDF?
It's a P3DO because YouTube
It's a PDF file.
So
PDF
just say
for PDF?
No, it's a P3DO.
No, bro, just say PDF.
Alright, well,
No.
So, while Tay was learning about his octaves.
Wait, let me finish, bro, let me finish.
Wait, I forgot you were not finished. Continue.
So, in the future, I do want to do stuff with music. I'm gonna refine my voice, refine my guitar skills. But, I don't know, if you guys want to see some music, let me know. Planning on making some. But yeah, that was the first half of July. What'd you say?
Alrighty.
After Cars goes, I'll tell you the cruise side of the July.
July.
Yes, sir.
Wait, did you say you're going cruise side?
After when you're done, I'm gonna talk about the cruise.
Okay.
Because that's like
So
July.
July
August.
for me was uneventful. I went to the beach and stayed at home.
Bro, you said you have crazy funny stories.
Yeah, that that is from August. So,
Oh, okay.
I guess I did. So, Tay, you wanna take the cruise ship side of things? I'm trying to think.
That's it?
Well, okay.
You're not gonna mention the time you spent with my cousin at all?
I made a video with him because he spammed me on Discord.
Yeah,
wait.
Talk about the behind the scenes, bro. Give us a little sneak peek what went into it.
Because
I don't even know.
By your cousin, like, you know, we make a water 2 video? And I was like, bet. Wait, bro, I'm trying to think of a good story. Alright, I'll say this. I learned one thing. When I was with my cousin, we were playing Mario Party.
My cousin or your cousin?
My cousins.
When you yeah.
At the beach, you know, my cousins, they have a beach house. We go sometimes. When I was at the beach house, I learned how fucking bad I am at Mario Kart. Party, not kart.
Yo, we should play. If you guys want to see Mario Party, let us know.
I am ass. I suck at the mini games. Every time I barely placed. So yeah, I suck at Mario Party. Tay, if you want to tell us a little bit about your cruise. Um,
Bro, the cruise was amazing. There's a lot of stories.
first of all, what cruise ship is it?
It was Icon of the Seas. Um,
The new
actually,
one, the big one.
yeah, the huge new one. I'm actually wearing their sweater right now. The one of the people I was staying with got me a few clothes from there. So I got a super nice sweater. I've been wearing it like nonstop. It's my new favorite sweater. It's so comfy. Aside from the sweater though,
Nice.
huge cruise ship. It started from Miami. Went to a few places. Ended in Miami. It's my first cruise, so I don't know if that's normal or not. But it was Caribbean cruise. So I started off pretty nice. I was sharing a room with someone. It was nice. It was nice. But yeah, we started midway through July. There was like a bunch of floors. There was a skating rink, a bunch of slides, a bunch of food. Bro, I ate so good. Um, we had the refreshment package, so all I drink all day was sugar-free lemonade, non-stop.
Well, they say sugar free. It's chemicals, right?
Yeah. What was it? It was either that or Coke. Yo, speaking of Coke,
Brother.
like Coca-Cola, but there is so much of it. Like in Mexico,
Oh, they love it.
and no, I didn't see Pepsi didn't exist. That word does not exist. Everything was sponsored by
Bro,
Coke. Everyone had Coke at dinner.
looks mad successful, my boy.
No, it is. And the thing was, Coke was also collabing with Marvel. On every single Coke bottle, it either said Marvel or showed a different Marvel character.
Yo.
No, it was nice. Anyways, back to the cruise. Back to the cruise. So there was a lot of food. You know, you get that free food. But
Well, it's not free. They just add it onto your
no,
check
no,
at the
it's
end of
free.
the
No,
right?
it's free. It's free. That gets included.
Yeah, no, it's included, but like that's why the cruise costs so much money.
Yeah, obviously. But like, I ate so much. The first day we kind of got to explore. We did a bit of we tried to go skating, but you know, I was gonna show up my hockey skills. But
Hockey, you're still Canadian, say.
but no, it was nice. So we didn't really do much in on the cruise itself. Like we went down the slides, we did the water stuff. Fancy dinners, I had to wear a suit. All I can say is over the summer, I ate so much steak that my iron level is crazy high, bro. Like, I got a blood test done in Mexico, like a few days before I left, and my iron levels are crazy. Like everything, like all the substance you get from like steaks, I'm like way over in all my levels.
Dude, you don't even want to hear about my steak story I'm about to say. I might actually be like defeating you steak wise.
More way.
But I went on a cruise once. I was like 6 and I ate green eggs and ham for some like breakfast.
Mhm.
I went with all my cousins. When my family travels, they usually travel like with my cousins and stuff. I ate like green eggs and ham with Cat in the Hat, and I just
Nubs.
ate a ton of ice cream. That's all I remember. I don't remember what cruise it was or anything.
All good, all good. So yeah, on the cruise we didn't really do much. Watched a lot of National Geographics because that was the only good thing on. I learned about ostriches and I saw lots of baby ostriches die. Um, but yeah, on the cruise I didn't really do much. We just ate, we kind of chilled, got a few things, did a few things. But the big thing was the cruise stopped at like islands.
Yeah, St. Martin.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. But
I
we
know
went.
my icon of the seas routes.
Yeah, we went there, and it was nice. It was actually really nice. A few people got beer. I just got water. We went to a few stores, got a few things.
Bro. Damn,
Mainly
it's
just
cerebral cortex.
mainly just looked around. It was okay. There was a second island I didn't go to. but the third island. Okay, went to this place called Coco K. They had a huge song
Oh,
for
the
it.
giant water park.
They woke me up for it. Like they played the song like it's a wonderful day in Coco K. It was so annoying. But we went there, and I was staying with. There was like three families. The family I was staying with, and then another family, another family. Like we were all
You
together.
know that island was in a Mr. Beast video, right?
It was.
Yeah, they got the island of themselves in the private island video.
Bro.
Continue though.
But like it's owned by the place. Like you have to have your boating cruise whatever card to get in.
Yeah.
But we went there. I was with a few other people. We went to the beach. Now me thinking, oh, it's a cloudy day. I don't need sunscreen. Keep in mind, I put sunscreen on like it's a religion. I burn so easily. So I've been putting it on all day, every single day. Like I'm super strict with it. But today I'm like, nah, it's cloudy. I'm going in the water all day, like it's just gonna wash off. Like come on. There's no point. But we went on the beach. I saw a stingray and a shark, which was pretty chill. But
Continue.
but I'm like, nah, I don't need sunscreen. It's okay. It's cloudy.
I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me saying my sunscreen experience, I'm a Caucasian male. All right. I don't need sunscreen. I don't like you need it all the time, bro. I went to the beach. I didn't put on sunscreen once. And like I go to Florida sometimes. When I was down in Indonesia, never did I wear it. I tan very easily. I don't need it.
Mhm.
I don't put it on like it's a religion.
Bro, I have to. I hate it.
But those cloudy days are actually apparently worse.
Yeah,
from what I've
that's what I was
heard.
gonna say. Because it
Yeah.
doesn't feel as hot, but the clouds, it's like reflection. And thing is, like someone
Yeah.
mentioned that to me at the start. I'm like, nah, that's not true. Like what? So I'm like,
From my
nah, I don't
personal
need it.
experience, it's not true. I've never gotten burned on a cloudy day. But
Bro.
I mean, yeah, whatever people say.
But
I guess you did get burnt.
yeah, I'll get to that. But we went there, stay in the water for like 4 hours, 3 hours.
You didn't go on the slides?
No.
Bro, what are you doing?
I did go on your drop thing after it opened. I'll get to
Good,
that.
good.
I'll get to that. But so I'm like, nah, I don't need sunscreen. Whatever. I always put sunscreen on my face. You know, skincare. But
Of course, CRV.
so I didn't put it on, and I'm like, okay, I go through most of the day, I'm good, and then I'm like, nah. Like 3 hours later, everyone's still in the water. I'm like, nah, I just want to go back. Like, give me some me time. Let me rest up, cause I hate sand. You guys are gonna hear this a lot if we ever talk about beaches or anything. I hate sand. Like, absolutely
Why?
hate it. Just it feels awful and it gets everywhere. Like when I go on sand, I try my best to avoid it. Like
All right, Anakin.
I know.
Sound like Anakin Skywalker right now,
No,
bro.
it's all like I'd rather take a rock beach over a sand beach any day. Like I'd rather step on hard rocks than step on sand. It's
To each their own.
it's
I
the
love
worst
sand.
thing. It's the worst thing. I absolutely hate it. Like even if I'm like in the water, I still don't want like sand anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I go back because I'm like, nah, I'm tired. I just wanna go back. I'm done swimming. Tired of the salt water in my eyes. Let me just go back. Let me shower. So I'm going back.
Bro is not a beach guy from the sounds of it.
I'm going back, and I'm like, okay. Ooh, I'm carrying this bag. Oh, my shoulder kind of hurts. What's up with my shoulder? I look at it, bright red. I'm like, yo, what? Like,
You're like,
am I burned?
It's reps. It's reps.
Like I felt fine and I looked fine until I was walking back. Like it wasn't until I was out of the sun that I realized I was burned, and it
Oh,
was
bro.
awful. One of the people,
Shoulders one of the worst parts.
the person I was with, who I was like sharing the room with, also got burned like crazy. But, bro, I got burned in July, like late July. It is August 13th. I'm still as red as ever, bro. It was a deep ass
Dude.
burn.
Aloe vera.
I did aloe vera. Like it doesn't hurt anymore. I'm just red. But
You clearly don't do it right then. I've gotten burnt twice in my life. One time I got a full burn. Yeah, because it was Florida and it was a very bad day. Like the heat waves were apparently really bad. I should have put sunscreen on that day.
yeah.
I only got burnt twice, and the only 2 times were in Florida. And my like whole body turned red from like my neck. I always do my face just because it's just better to not develop wrinkles. But my like whole torso was red, and I used aloe vera, and I got rid of it in like 3 days. So like,
Bro, but
I mean,
I burn bad though. That's the thing.
that's bad, bro.
No, so
I get my shit out.
no, no, no. What were you gonna say?
Yeah. I said I 3 days of aloe vera. Banana boat aloe vera, bro. Not sponsored.
Yeah, sponsor us still, please. But so I put on aloe vera every single day, like twice a day. Like it was at the point, like I hate sleeping on my stomach. I never sleep on my stomach, but bro, I had to. It hurt so much, and it didn't stop hurting until we left the cruise, and even then, it was like bad.
You sun sensitive people disgust me.
But so I got burned all on my back, a bit on my chest, not my face, cause I always put sunscreen on my face. But
Hey, me too.
no, it was bad. I couldn't like it hurt to wear clothes, everything. But yeah, I don't know if this is like a disgusting thing, or I don't know if I should say this or not. But I'm at the stage now where all the dead skin is just peeling off, so my back just looks like it's like a fucking pull tab. You pull it, my whole back comes off.
It's the best stage.
No, but like it's healing. It's a lot better now.
There was this girl in my class who got sunburned, and she was just so annoying about it for a whole week. She would like squeal in the middle of class and like ask her friend to check to see if her sunburn is like still there or something. It's so annoying. But nah, bro, sunburns suck. But like, so is that it for the cruise? Any other important details?
Not really. There was a lot of fancy dinners, silent discos, a lot of food. I don't know. No, I think
Fancy dinners.
it's pretty
I
much
was
it.
the opposite. So should I go now?
Yeah, go for it.
So while you were having fancy dinners on the biggest cruise ship in the world, I was in the middle of fucking nowhere at the Summit Bactel Reserve. So for those of you Boy Scouts who know National Jambo, it's where this is held every year. It's the biggest kind of high adventure camp. Now, I am currently aiming for Grand Slam, which is where you go to all 4 high adventure camps. High adventure camps being Philmont, Northern Tier, Seabase, and Summit. I've been to Seabase, and this year I did Summit, and I'm already signed up for Philmont next year. So, I'm probably going to complete it, but this is just my second one. So, just so y'all know. So, we do the ATV Polaris trek here, and it's an interesting experience, to say the least. So, we get there, we drive up in a Mercedes Sprinter van that has a TV, and we're like connecting our phones to it, and like playing stuff on the TV. And then as soon as we get there, yeah, we all settled in, and the crew I'm traveling with, they're my like, they're the guys that I'm really close with, they're kind of like my brothers, but like, we're settling in, and I'm very picky about food on scout trips because I like to eat very healthy. and not shitty food. And we go in the dining hall, and the first thing I see are like these chicken nuggets that look like they were manufactured in a lab. And I'm like, great, here we go. So we eat dinner, we go to bed. Wake up the next day, and they take us over to our campsite for the next 2 nights where we learn the training. Now we got our leader, Master David, I'm gonna call him. He was a guy in his 20s, 22, 23, and he was gonna lead us throughout our ATV trek. So he gets us all situated. The kids rode Polaris Phoenixes, even the 18-year-old kids in our group, and the adults rode the Polaris Sportsmans. So for ATV experts, 200cc with the Phoenixes, 450 with the Sportsmans. So we go to train the next day, and they separate us into 2 groups. One group goes with the co-assistant, whose name is like Sam or Connor, I kind of forgot. And I of course am sorted with Master David. So I get in a group with Master David, and we start going, and he's like, "Have you rode ATVs before? Introduce yourself." Now, I rode ATVs before in my life, and when I did, I fucking flipped the damn machine. So I'm like, yeah, I rode them before. He's like, okay. So we start learning how to ride them and doing some drills. We have to pass this test. It's really annoying. And basically, he's like, he's telling us everything about what to do, and I decide to, have a little bit of a joyride around the track. And I get pulled over, and he's like, "I do not want to see you going that fast again." And I'm like, "Okay, buddy." And like, okay, so Officer David was a little bit strict. All right, he was kind of strict, but we had ways of getting around that, which I'll talk about later. So that night we also had some stupid celebration at the camp that was called the Appalachian Celebration. I don't fucking know what that means. It was a stupid name. I think it might have like Native American meaning. If not, it's not a stupid name. But if it's a name they made up, it's a stupid name. And it's like some celebration. They have like games and stuff. The camp does it every Monday. And we go there. We have this giant game of volleyball, which I carry in. And there's like other troops there that aren't doing the ATV thing, and then we go back. And the showering situation's there. We have to pull a lever to shower. So we have to we can't really shower with the water constantly flowing. We have to pull a lever and then wet ourselves and then put the soap on, then pull the lever again to rinse. It was kind of annoying, and the water was cold, so the shower situations there was not that good. But hey, listen, it's a Boy Scout camp. What are you gonna do? So we leave on our trek finally, and it's about time we start using these on the trails. We're going to a campsite called the helipad. We aren't going to have showers here, and we're going to be more remote. We lost access to our van, and we ride for 20 miles. People have some problems. There's guys whose engines go out. We go over, really fucking big-ass hills. We get there. I liked the helipad. It was an okay campsite. Trump actually landed there with an entourage a couple of years ago for National Jamboree. We get back, then we drive back to the original campsite from the first day, where we just kind of chill there for a bit. We leave again. Now this is where it gets good. So we leave to go to the most remote campsite in the camp. Now this camp, it will take you an hour to drive from one side to the other. It's about 15,000 acres, I'm pretty sure. It's a very big property. So we trek about 40 miles on these things now, because he's taking us in loops around ATV courses. This is where Master David completely loses his idea for being strict, because we're now cutting through unpaved courses. People are getting stuck in mud. A kid crashed into a tree. But no, we're having serious fun within these courses here, and we finally make it to the second donut or whatever, yeah. And we start making this meal that David said we're making steaks. So we're making steaks with Montreal seasoning, and we're making them on a skillet, and then we're smoking them after. And we make them, and me and another kid in my troop have 4 steaks. I'm not fat. For everyone that's like, you are probably like the next Nikocado avocado behind the camera screen. I'm not fat. It was a really good steak, and we didn't eat much. We ate out of like these food packets.
How do you like your steak?
So that was about 400 grams of protein in an hour per se, but we then get around the campfire or whatever, and he's starting to tell us a little bit of a story. And he's telling us how the woods get weird at night. And I'm like, okay, and because we're talking about skinwalkers, and because, you know, we're in the Appalachians, that's where stories of them originate, in West Virginia. So he's like telling us the story about a family of cannibals, and I get in my my tent, and the Wi-Fi here was kind of weird. So they had Wi-Fi stations in the main area where you can go and like kind of connect a little bit, but as you know, I was in a very remote part of the camp, but my friend's provider had Wi-Fi. So me and my friend researched if this cannibal story was true for about an hour, and we realized that it wasn't. And we were like confronting him about it in the morning, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I just made that shit up." So in the morning, we're going to this zip line called the Big Zip. It's the biggest zip line east of the Mississippi, America and Canada included. It's fucking big, and it's about a mile long, and we get in our harnesses. They do this whole demonstration, and I go, and I've never wanted to go any faster because I want to get off this thing. You're 200 feet in the air above this lake, and I'm just like, if I fall, like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die if I fall. And, like, not to mention how badly the position they made me go in hurt my balls. Alright? I did not like the zip line. So now for our last activity, we end it all off with some whitewater rafting. Now I'm like, oh, whitewater rafting. Most of the times I've done that in my life, there's been like 2 sets of rapids maybe, a fun little tube, you know. No. They go, alright, welcome to whitewater rafting. We'd be lying if we told you people haven't died doing this. These are going to be class 4 rapids, which are like Colorado River rapids. I didn't know West Virginia was big in rapids. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. So we get in the boat, and we're doing these rapids, and I'm like, yeah, I am never whitewater rafting again. I'm able to successfully get out of the rapids, thankfully, but I've officially made the decision that I will never be doing that again. I will stand by that. I do not like that. It is so terrifying, like how easily you can be swept under a rock and just fucking drown. I am never going in rapids again. But hey, we were talking about Hawk Tua on the raft. You guys know that awful meme? And we also saw the second tallest bridge in the east of the equator. 1,000 feet tall. It was insane. But yeah, that was my experience with whitewater rafting, you know, sort of just ATVing around in August, and I just actually came back about, yesterday? I guess I should say some more. I could say a little bit more stories. So a member of my troop had a member of the troop, a younger member, that randomly started coming up to us and asking us all if we knew the Haktua meme. And, like, it's a very bad meme for those of you that know the meme. Like, it's not funny. And this one, like, 17-year-old takes the idea to go up to people and pretend he's, like, autistic and ask them if they know the Haktua meme. So we're going around the dining hall, like, restraining him like he's a mental asylum person as he's, like, screaming about the Haktua meme at the top of his lungs. And we also saw these people while we were walking back from, like, the trip, and he just started running after them, screaming Haktua, and they actually started running and screaming. So I think we also terrified a lot of young little scouts there. But yeah, that leads me right up to where I am. My summer was mostly filled with scouting trips. I did go to the beach, but I don't have really good stories from the beach. So Tay, how was Disney? How
What?
about you end this podcast off for us?
I want to know how you like your steak.
Oh, I like my steak. Okay. All right. You're gonna make fun of me. You're gonna make fun of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like my steak rare.
Why would I make fun of you about that?
Because
Bro,
a lot of people do.
there's
A lot of
two.
people do.
There's only two wrong answers.
Which are?
Blue and well done.
Oh no, well done is bad. What's blue?
That's where they just like super quick cook the outside and the inside is like raw as ever. Like it's just to get rid of the bacteria on the outside.
That's red. I mean, that's rare.
No. Search it. Search what blue is. But in Mexico, everyone got their steak well done. I was the only one that took it medium rare.
Nah, medium rare was what we had the steaks at on the trip. Medium rare is
But the thing
perfectly.
is, I don't
medium rare.
ask for medium rare because I want medium rare. They always overcook it, so I always add I ask for medium rare, so that way when they overcook it, it's perfect. Because they never actually make it medium rare. It's always.
So what do you actually want? Medium?
Normally, yeah.
Yeah. Nah, that's fair. That's fair.
But I love medium rare too. Like, don't get me wrong. Like,
Yeah.
not like 50% of the meals I ate were steak. That's the reason I got the blood test. And they're like, "Yo, you're eating like a lot of steak, like red meat. That much red meat. We're gonna get you checked out."
Yeah, but bro, I mean, it's protein. Like, come on.
No.
So I was Disney, because I want to kind of have a little bit of a conjoined experience. So I went to Disney when I was like, what, 9 or 10?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, how's it holding up? I mean, I don't fucking remember the place. I was Mickey. I know you went to the hotel you stayed at was the Polynesian.
Yes, sir.
That's what, the Polynesian Islands, the continent of Oceania's islands.
It's
I know
the
they have
Moana themed one.
No, it was long before Moana, the Polynesian.
No. But
They have
but
longhouses called like
they refurbished it.
Fiji. It's Pacific Islander, right?
I don't
No,
know.
because I remember the Polynesian back in like
No. It was
4
before.
years before Moana existed.
No. Like they recently redid it. Like they were redoing it while we were there. They already finished redoing the interiors for Moana. They were doing like balconies and painting.
Oh, are there like longhouses there called like Fiji Longhouse?
I don't know. There was a bunch of like themed stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What about the parks? How were they?
They were good. So I'll start from the beginning. But after Disney, after the cruise, we went to Disney, straight to Disney. Like we got off the cruise, drove all the way to the Polynesian hotel. But it was good. So we went to we were only there for like 3 days. So we went to Magic Kingdom. We went to Epcot and we went to Animal Kingdom. So
Let's go to Hollywood Studios.
Oh, we did that, but like that wasn't like a day thing. That was like we just went at night just to check it out.
You go on Tower of Terror?
Nah, we didn't have time.
Alright, I want you to do me a favor.
Well,
Why the hell would you ever go to Epcot over Hollywood Studios? Epcot is the most worst part to ever exist. Hollywood Studios
Epcot's my
is
favorite,
the
bro.
shit.
Epcot's my favorite.
Why?
I'll get to it. I'll tell you why.
Alright, but fair.
So we got we landed, not landed. Like we arrived at like 5 p.m. and like Hollywood Studios closes at 9, I think. So we just went there for like a bit.
Went there for a bit.
Like we just went there for a bit the first day, but then the next day we went Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom. But
so what'd you do?
Magic Kingdom, there's the Tron ride.
Took them 7 years to build, but yeah.
I was shocked as ever. Like,
Oh, I was good.
I went to Disney 2 years ago, and they were doing stuff. Like I was there when they were building it, but like Tron, I'm the only person I know that likes Tron. Like no one else. I bring up Tron and like, what's that? Like I've watched both Tron movies. I enjoyed them. I loved them. But like no one knows what Tron is. And if you know
I
what
don't know
Tron
what
is,
Tron is.
yeah.
I don't know what
And
Tron
if you know
is.
what Tron is, you're not really a fan of it. Like I'm the only Tron fan I know. Like everyone else I was going with were like, what is Tron? I'm like, oh my god. But
I'm sorry, I'm not Tron expert. Say.
no. But like I'm saying, like why
I
that
need to be
ride of
better.
all the rides? Like I get it's a fast racing one, but it was good though. So you're in this bike and you're just going really fast. It's nice. I
Yeah,
like it.
no. It's kind of like Hagrid's motorcycle thing.
Yeah, but Hagrid's motorcycle was way better, bro. But
I'll tell you what my favorite roller coaster at Disney. It's Expedition Everest. Did you ride that?
no, that one sucks.
All right, you can kill yourself. Why does it suck?
Because it's just Thunder Mountain that goes backwards, and we already went on Thunder Mountain.
No, it's a lot better than Thunder Mountain.
No, the only good thing about it is that it goes backwards, but also we didn't have fast pass, bro. I didn't want to stand in line all day. We went to Animal.
Why would you go to Disney without a fast pass?
I was invited. I went with the family.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. What rides did you go on at Animal Kingdom? You had to have gone on the Pandora
Well, let me
ride.
start. Animal Kingdom was the third day, bro.
My bad.
Let me chronologically order this one.
Yeah, my bad.
So Magic Kingdom, we did Space Mountain, we did Tron. And that's the only two I went on. Oh, we went on the new. We did go on Thunder Mountain. We went on. They redid. What was it? Splash Mountain to the.
Yeah, the Princess and the Frog.
Yeah. But, like that was cool. That was kind of it. Like there wasn't anything special. Got some food.
Wait, so you went on 3 rides?
4.
Damn.
Yes, sir. But,
That's how bad the crowds are nowadays?
bro, it was awful. Well, also not to mention hurricane. You know,
We got that up in West Virginia too.
tropical storm. Like we didn't get like it wasn't anything bad, but it rained hard. Like I've never experienced a hurricane before, so I didn't know what to expect. Like obviously we had like the side effects of it. We weren't like dead center, but
Yeah,
it rained a lot, which was surprising. Anyways, then we didn't really do much at the hotel. Kind of just chilled. Because we weren't really in the hotel until like late at night. Because we'd get back from the park at like when they close. I think we leave when they close. And then we go straight to dinner till like 12 a.m. Like we'd be eating till 12 a.m. And we just get back. And it's like straight to bed because no one wants to stay awake. Epcot,
of course. Yeah.
we went on my favorite ride. Ratatouille. I know. Oh, that one's so boring. Yes, it's boring, but Ratatouille is my favorite movie ever. I got a little T-shirt. I got a little keychain.
Hey,
I'm
dude.
happy.
Dude.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. You go to Disney and your favorite ride is Ratatouille? You just have a wrong opinion.
No, like my favorite, like experience ride. I'm getting to my favorite, like good ride.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Let me cook. Like just like how some people like It's a Small World, you know. That ride sucks,
Yeah,
but
I
people
hate
love
It's
it.
a Small World.
I know, but people love it. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, so we went on Ratatouille. Then we're like, okay, we went. There's that restaurant there, Space something. The space restaurant. We ate there. Obviously, I got a steak. Stay tuned. My steak reviews will be out soon. But we went on a few other rides and some like we mainly ate for a long time. But we had a virtual queue for Guardians of the Galaxy, best ride in Disney, like the best ride in Disney.
Wait. Oh, yeah, that ride? Yeah.
That's the best one.
So we're in line. We're about to go, and the lights turn off. And we're like, what the fuck? And we hear this message. Everyone, please leave the building immediately. There's an emergency.
What happened?
I don't fucking know. All I know is it was about to be my turn to go on. I was hyping it up so much to everyone. I loved it. It's my favorite ride. And like, please come back later. The thing should be reopened tonight. I'm like, so he's waiting in line for 2 hours for you guys to tell us come back later. I was pissed, bro. Thing is, I know it wasn't that bad of an emergency because no ambulance showed up. Like, it wasn't like someone was like, whatever.
They normally don't tell you to leave the lines when it happens.
No,
though.
we had to clear out the
I
full
mean-
thing. They're all like, please leave the way you came. The whole thing was cleared. I'm like, bro, ain't no way we've been here for 2 hours in this line. And you're like, nah.
I'll be honest, bro. I be for real with you. That's why I'm a Universal guy.
Nah, Universals.
It's so much better. I'm sorry to all the Disney moms.
Universal
It
has
is.
Simpsons Land, bro. The Krusty Burgers are so good.
It also has Velocicoaster, which tanks every Disney coaster combined.
Bro, Hagrid is the best roller coaster in America.
Oh no, Hagrid's. It's not the best roller coaster ever, but it's good.
It's so
You know what the
good.
best roller coaster ever is? It's Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point.
I don't know what that is.
You give it a look up if you want. It's the best roller coaster, fun wise. Like it's not themed. It's not themed, but just it's the best roller coaster when you think of like elements and shit.
Duh. Anyways, so
It actually is labeled the world's best roller coaster. I specifically flew to Ohio to ride it. I
damn,
saved up money.
dubs.
But Animal Kingdom.
No, wait.
My bad. Where are we right now?
So we got kicked out of the ride, and I'm like, bro, fuck this. I ain't coming back tonight. We only had tickets for like 1 day. Like once we went to a park, we weren't allowed back in.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, like whatever, fuck it, fuck you Disney, and I just went home, back to the hotel.
Of course, bro.
Bro, but so then Animal Kingdom. No rain, no nothing. Hottest day yet. Obviously, I'm putting sunscreen on like I'm addicted because
Oh yeah,
I'm traumatized from my brain. We went there. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. We went on one ride. The lines were that bad.
Which was?
Like me, I'm chill waiting in line. Like, it doesn't bother me. Like, I'm there, whatever.
Which was what ride?
Wait. So for starters, we went to that Bug's Life. It's tough to be a bug. I always like that one. But we went on Avatar because that's not a good ride. That's kind of it. We just went to Avatar, waited in line for 3 hours. And
Was it the one where you ride and there's that big screen that shows up?
yeah, we went on that one. It was a 3-hour wait, bro.
It was 6-hour wait when I went. Thank
So-
God my grandfather held the line for us so we could go on other rides.
But we went there, and after that, I'm like, nah. Like, what other ride is there to go on here? Animal Kingdom, like, you got the viewing. We went on the safari, obviously. That was another 3 hours.
I got some advice.
Hmm.
I got some advice. Just go to Canada's Wonderland.
Oh, Canada's Wonderland is so mid, though. It's so
You
mid.
don't like Canada's Wonderland?
Sometimes. There's only like 2 good rides. But everyone knows they're
I
the 2
hate
good
to change
rides.
the subject here, but I think there's a new good ride that was just announced. I just got a notification about it. That's why I bought up Canada's Wonderland. It is going to have the second most inversions in the world.
Dope.
And look it up if you want to. It's like a giant new ride, but like, bro, or I would say if you were in America, just go to fucking Six Flags. Listen,
Yeah.
Disney's cool. It's a cool aesthetic, but I want to ride rides. The lines are too damn long. Am I Six Flags? All right, I've been to plenty of Six Flags. You know, King Ka is the tallest coaster in the world. Do you think there'd be a line for that? I've lapped King Ka without leaving the seat. I've done the coaster, got back in the station. They've been like, no one's in line. You want to go again? Sure, they just slap my restraint back down and hit the button.
Nice.
There is no reason to go to a Disney park other than the theme.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just angers me that you only got on one ride.
Well, we went on the safari too, but the safari's not really a ride.
I guess, yeah, it's an experience.
Yeah. But other than that, like I liked it. It was really good. Disney
Yeah,
was
no.
Disney. Took absolutely no pictures. Yeah, but it was cool. After Disney, did you sell more of your summer or no?
I do upcoming. It's I got a couple stuff that I'm doing this summer, but that's yet to happen because we decided to do this podcast mid-August instead of the actual end of the summer. So
Well, there's a
I
reason for that.
mean,
There's a reason for that too. We'll get to the reason.
I mean,
Well, it just means
you
we're
guys,
gonna have to do another episode.
actually, y'all gotta tell us what more episodes you want, because y'all want me to talk more about Scouts. I think I can talk about it for about, no joke, I could tell you guys about Scouts for 20 hours.
I mean, so can I.
You know, Tay's got extra stories too about like clam Nerf guns or something. Like, there's a lot of. We could talk to you guys about just our opinions. Like, you guys go anime, we could talk about our experience and opinions with anime. So yeah, just like give us thoughts, give us suggestions, give us games you want us to play in the background. My
Yeah, sure.
parkour glitched out mid-video and it's not letting me do stuff.
You guys have just been watching me run around for an hour and 16 minutes. Alright.
But no, thank you guys. This was
Well,
a bit
we're
of
not
a
done.
longer podcast.
I'm not done.
We're not done?
I'm not done.
We're not done?
No. No.
What's
Not
left?
yet. Not yet. Today, when I went back to Mexico.
Oh yeah, what
So
happened?
after Disney, I went back to Mexico, and I just watched a lot of Simpsons. I'm not gonna lie. I just watched Simpsons, ordered Domino's. Domino's was whack though. So the Mexican version of like Uber Eats is called Rappi, and they're like, they didn't have any cheese pizza. Like we wanted pizza, they didn't have any of it. So I got
Domino's sucks. Why would you order from Domino's?
wait. So we got Uber Eats instead. We got Domino's. But the thing was, Domino's didn't. You know, like when you Uber Eats, it like shows how far away your food is. It shows like all your stuff.
Yeah.
Domino's Uber Eats was like, all right, you're getting it directly from the store. There's no tracking. Just good luck. The thing is, where I was staying in Mexico, it's a gated community. Like you're not allowed.
Ooh,
You're
you
not.
like that.
You're not allowed in unless you're a resident. And
Alright.
we can't like really contact the pizza guy. We tried calling Domino's like when like it was their ETA. Like we got a message saying, "Oh, is it there?" And like we're like we have no clue. So we call Domino's and all the lines are busy, bro. How is Domino's backlogged? How am I on hold with a pizza place, bro? So I'm over there thinking like, "Yo, we just got fucking scammed. Like this is a fake ass Domino's." And then guess who pulls up? Take a wild guess, bro.
The Domino's delivery guy?
No, Little Caesars pulls up, and it's like, "Yo, did you order pizza?" Like we obviously we're waiting outside the gate. Little Caesars pulls up, and we're like, "Yeah, we're ordering pizza, but we didn't get Little Caesars." And the guy's like, "What?" Turns out another one of one of the neighbors ordered pizza at the exact same time we did, but from Little Caesars. But then we're waiting around, we're chilling, and then we try calling Domino's again, still on hold. Somehow all their lines are busy. But then magically, out of nowhere, the Domino's guy just pulls up and he's like, "Yo, what's good?" And bro, I got just a cheese pizza, cause I'm basic like that. And
You're basic.
I
You don't
got
mess with that shit.
2 large cheese pizzas. Don't ask why. But no, it was good. It was good. But we ate pizza, had a few wings. They messed up the order. But yeah, it was chill.
So, bro,
And then,
the worst part about that story isn't how long they took. It's that you would think Domino's is good.
bro, it was either Domino's or Papa John's. Like,
They both suck.
what,
Fast food pizza sucks.
what choice do I
Fast
have,
food
bro?
pizza sucks.
It's either
Yo, bro.
didn't Papa John say the N word? That's the only thing I know about Papa John's.
Did it actually?
Well, not the like, delivery guy, but like Papa John himself, the CEO. Well, I don't know. Anyways,
Bro, everyone says the N word nowadays.
so you guys are probably wondering why we're doing the podcast today when the summer's not over. It's because I actually got back today. So I left last night. I'm not gonna tell you like specifics, but I left last night for like 6-hour flight. I took 2 flights. And bro, it was a good flight, I'm not gonna lie. They kept changing the gate, but no, it was chill. So I literally got back this morning. Like I've just been sleeping. And then I got up and we just did this. But yeah, I got back today, so we're like, yo, why don't we put some time in? Alright guys, Kars had a little a little slip up. But so we just edited that part out for
My bad.
for reasons. But yeah, that's kind of been our life so far. We got a lot of stuff cooking. I know the videos have been inconsistent. I mentioned this at the start. It's because we both been on vacation doing stuff. I pre-recorded a bunch of shit with Deanne, and Kars decided to do stuff with my cousin. So that's why like we haven't been together, and that's why the timeline is kind of messed up. We have one video that we're in the middle of editing, just another one that I was doing with Deanne. But we're thinking we're gonna get a few more videos out. Kars is going back on vacation, so it might just be me for a video or two. But
I'll see y'all.
But starting September, like I said, high quality videos every other day. We're gonna try to get a video out every day, but just higher quality ones every other day. We might podcast is gonna be, we're gonna do a weekly podcast. So that's like, that doesn't count as a high quality. So we'll expect a podcast, expect like Terraria gaming, whatever. And then there's gonna be the odd, random thing we decide to do, like, yo, it's 3 a.m, hop on, let's just play, I don't know. What's the game that I was like talking about at the start?
Speedrun 4.
No, the fashion one.
Dress to impress.
Yeah, yeah, we just play something like that. Just as like a low quality kind of just mess around. Little editing,
Bro, y'all just tell us what you want to see, honestly. Like, we could play Baddies on Roblox, which has 50,000 people in it. The description is mop baddies, hang out, get money, updates every weekend. Stomp players to whoop them, pull hair, carry people, and show off your baddie style. So, I mean, like, we could play games like that if you guys want, like...
We're also looking into, like, I know a lot of people already do this, but, like, getting, like, the worst Steam games. Like, we just go on Steam, pick a random free game or, like, a super cheap, poorly done game, and just be like, yeah, let's do it. So, but honestly, guys, if you have any suggestions at all, always let us know. We we read every comment. There's only been, like, a little bit, but we still read every comment. And,
You'll also find my my little commenter account within the comments too. I'll also be like, yo, what's good, guys? I don't think Tay has a commenter account because he's just not as good as me, but yeah,
Yeah, but like, if you guys have suggestions, we will always listen to them. Again, like, we're here for you guys. We want to give the best viewing experience for you guys. So if that means we gotta make a video you guys want to make, we will certainly do it. Not because like we have to, but because we just want to make a good viewing experience, and we have fun doing this. Like, no matter what we do, no matter what we play, we're always just having fun. That's good vibes.
And I just want to let y'all know I'm not that stupid. Make some slip up every now and then, but You know, we have fun even after my terrible slip-ups. So,
Even after I have to edit a 1 hour long video just to cut one part out.
We could play Midnight Snack on Roblox for the next game as well. I was kind of thinking we do that, but y'all let us know what you want to play.
Yeah, if you want to see stuff outside of Roblox too, by all means, let us know. We'll play like literally anything. It'll either be super funny or we'll just be super trash at it. Like no matter
So
what game.
without further ado, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, thank you guys so much for listening. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll try to do weekly episodes. Maybe not so much this week because Cars is going away. But like, dislike, let us if you dislike. Let us know why. Give us some feedback as always. Make sure to subscribe too if you guys want to see more of us. Just be notified. As always, take it easy, guys.